Hey guys, I just turned this on like 10 seconds ago, so hopefully this is working, and hopefully it's all working with YouTube as well. So if you can you hear me? If so, like, say something like, hi, or you can hear me? Yeah, you can. All right, cool. Awesome. All right, I'm glad this is all working here. Um, So I should put it in the title here. I don't know if I can title it. It says my first time on YouNow. I've done a few live streams on YouTube. First time on YouNow. Angie's a little ill. I don't know if you guys saw the videos I made last week where I thought I was coming down with some kind of, cold or flu or something like that. Well, Angie's got it now. So we were I was we were saying we were going to do our first You Now stream today on Halloween, and I wanted to stick to that. So maybe Angie might pop in here. I know she's making some muffins, keeping warm over by the stove. So anyway, thanks guys for joining. Really, it's our first time, so this is really cool. All right, let me see what's going on. Hey, I see. Did I see you there, Jeanette? There, I thought I saw you stream by. Let's see who's here today. Cool. So, I have nothing ready. I didn't dress up for Halloween. I'm just being super vegan today, a real vegan. I've been called fake vegan, so I'm as real as I get here. Vegan as. Um, Trick or treaters. Thanks for wishing Angie some best wishes there, Kissed Vegan. Yeah, I actually went to Whole Foods right then. We've been out of food because we did Long Beach, or not Long Beach, SoCal Vegfest all weekend. So we were like totally out of stuff today. So I had to go, and I saw trick or treaters around, and Angie said she heard some going around our street, but I think we have absolutely no decorations out there whatsoever. I mean, nothing. So, so we don't look that like a tempting of a house. Plus, I think the lights off too. So, oh, thanks Leslie for the likes. Those I think are our first likes on You Now. So thank you. You'll go down in infamy in our Happy Healthy Vegan You Now history book. So thank you. Uh, so yeah, no trick or treaters whatsoever here. Super chill. Um, so yeah, sorry I didn't dress up. I was hoping to dress up goth today. A lot of people don't know I was kind of I was in a band that was on a goth label in the 90s, so a lot of people think I'm goth, so I'm kind of familiar with that culture, but I just didn't get around to it today. VegFest just took it all out of me. No, Justine, I didn't see Bite Size Vegan's latest Halloween vid. Pretty funny, huh? Cool. I will be sure to check that out. Yeah, funny. Yeah, I bet it is. Following's a great opportunity to make some funny vids, and we just kind of blew it right now. She made a joke of how vegans ruin Halloween. Very clever how she did it. Wow. Okay, cool. So, um, I'll check it out. Hey, Dylan. Hi, cool. And Leslie, thanks for inviting people to our young broadcast here. Yeah, I only have like 30 odd people on right now. I did a couple of live streams on YouTube past few weeks. We had like 130 people, pretty solid, constant. And I thought this thing plugged in with YouTube, doesn't it? Like, or maybe they just can't comment on here. I'm not sure what the connection is. But anyway, I'm going to learn. Like I said, our first time on You Now, coming over from YouTube streaming. And I'm sure we'll get all this, all the You Now stuff figured out soon, just by doing it, just by their experience. So cool. Let's see. Do I still talk to my family, and are they vegan, Dylan? Great question. Of course I talk to my family, totally. Are they vegan? No, no. We have some curious ones on Angie's side. Yesterday at SoCal Vegfest, two of her sisters came out to watch the talk that Angie gave on the main stage. So yeah, they're vegan curious. They're interested in vegan. I know they're interested in improving their health and fitness, and they know that vegan is the way to go. And I have a suspicion they have compassion for animals too. I got to talk to them about that. So yeah, we're on our way, but we haven't converted any family members yet. So thanks for asking. Cool, natural hippie. I'm glad that you're glad we're on You Now. I'm gonna do it more because I actually do like to live stream. I have a Periscope that I was doing all summer after my runs with my running club. Wednesdays I would run for like 45 minutes to an hour, then chill out, calm down, get my heart rate back down and my breath back, chatting with you guys. So it's been a little secret. Let's see. I'll have to ask Vegan Cheetah how he does it. Yeah, I think it's hooked up. Oh, thanks for applause. I think you're our first applause. I think it's all hooked up. I just need to go back and check it out later to have the confidence that it's indeed happening. I did all the little, entering on the settings and stuff earlier. Okay, they can only comment on YouTube from YouTube. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm not. I have my YouTube live event page open here. I thought there might be some comments in there, but I guess not. We can comment here, but not in real time on YouTube. Okay. All right. So I guess I learned something. So I get it. So the only way to comment in real time, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, is right here on YouNow. Is that correct? On YouTube, they can just see this. Is that right? If I understand the concept, let me know if I grasped it properly. All right. It's cool. How come I haven't introduced any of my family on YouTube? I've shown my mom a few times. I just don't see her that often, but I try to go out and meet her at vegan restaurants. So I need to see her. I've been a bad son. I told her October. I just couldn't, so because I've been so busy. So yeah, November, gonna see family. So yeah, you'll see my mom. I don't think she likes being in video. God, if I miss your questions, guys, I'm trying my best here. How fast did you grow when you first started YouTube? Dylan asked. Slowly, very, very slowly. Yeah, it took us a long time. I think after a year, maybe we had just a few thousand subscribers, maybe like 5,000 or something like that, which is good for some channels, but I see other channels get that like in a month or so. Yeah, some new ones. So it all depends. Everyone grows at their own rate. So if you feel a little discouraged, just keep trying. Just try to focus on content at first. Try to make good, solid videos. Good topics. Cool. So all those yeses sound like I understand the concepts of what goes on. What people just see. They can see this on YouTube, but they can't comment. Cool. Awesome. That's what I thought. Awesome. They can chat on YouTube, but it just won't show up here. Okay. Cool. I thought I would see the I thought I'd. Let me just click over something here on YouTube to see if I can see any comments going on there, like any live comments. Let's see. Okay. I'm not seeing any comments there. But anyway, back to YouNow here, guys. So let me see your questions here. Hope I didn't miss anything. Thanksgiving. That's a tough one. It's such a meaty holiday. But two of Angie's sisters showed up yesterday. I told you the SoCal Vegfest. So we're going to try to hijack Thanksgiving as much as we possibly can with a family of non-vegans. We're going to try to make it as vegan as effing possible. So, yeah, we'll probably make a video about that, but it's always kind of a depressing time, It's such a carnivore's holiday, Christmas and Thanksgiving. Yeah, we sold our shirts. Yeah, we had a booth there. Shared it with Jasmine and Chris. They're Sweet and Simple Vegan and Conscious Chris. And we all sold our t-shirts there, and it was crazy. 2 days. It was, I gotta say, I have my glasses on. I usually, broadcast without glasses. I can see just fine, but I want to make sure I can see all your questions and comments here. I don't want to be all squinty and stuff. I'm a little nearsighted, so that's why I got my intellectual spectacles on here. So, cool, and thanks for inviting fans of this broadcast, guys. Al and Tina and Knox, thank you, guys. Yeah, this is our first one. This is our inaugural broadcast, and as I mentioned earlier, Angie's a little sick. And Angela from Periscope, yes. I've been bad. I never signed off on Periscope. I've just been so busy. I haven't done that Wednesday group run in like a month now, just from my camping trip and preparing for SoCal Vegfest. And I think we did something else on a Wednesday night. Anyway, I might be back this Wednesday if my health is better. So yes, good to see you guys. Come and find us from Periscope here. Yeah, good idea to have Thanksgiving at your house. That way you have complete control. And I thought, yeah, do we have any printed books left? Yeah, you want to buy one? Yeah. Oh, we got a bunch left. Yeah, we printed up a bunch from a company called The Vegan Printer. Yeah, they're one of the people that were behind SoCal Vegfest. So he brought them to us Saturday morning as we're setting up our booth, just in the nick of time we got them. So yeah, we haven't announced it yet, but I'll just kind of give you a little just whisper here that we do have them on for sale right now on our website. We're just not making a big deal about it. We still want to get more photos and description and all that, but yeah, they're up there. And we have those crop tops. Have you seen those gray boxy crop tops? They go down just a little bit, They're a ladies' shirt. Even though a runner guy bought one, he liked how it was tiny, so we got those there too. Let's see. Vegan cheetah needs to stop making friends or else he will run out of scandalous material. Well, he's grown a lot as a person. You know, I mean, he's for a long time been kind of isolated from vegans out there in upstate New York. He said he only knew his brother and some other girl who wasn't even that close and didn't care about him. No vegan restaurants or community. And, you know, just bringing him out to LA. Well, I didn't bring him out, but a veg source did. And he met, you know, an awesome community. First, he met all the vegan doctors, you know, like McDougal and all them. And then the LA vegan crew came and just saw there's much love. And, you know, we're not a bunch of fake vegans. We're just, you know, a community that's passionate about what we do. So, yeah. How did we get invited on the doctors? Yeah, a producer emailed us like 2 days before or something like that. They're looking for some hardcore banana eaters. They were hoping to find someone that just ate nothing but bananas only. But they were satisfied with my, like, you know, 10, 12, 15 bananas a day. Oh, thanks for Vegan Compassion for congrats on our first broadcast. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I've been doing this all summer on Periscope and loving it. But YouNow is, you know, got some extra fine functionality that Periscope just doesn't have. Thoughts on Eugenia Cooney? Oh, I have no knowledge of who that person is. So let me know if I should do a little research. Is it someone I should make a video about? Oh, Reunion Island in the Indian Ocean. Yeah, I've heard of that. I think I saw it on somewhere on television recently. So cool, thank you. And yeah, copy of Keep It Carb Baby. Yeah, the print book is awesome. I've been using the ebook on my phone, but it's kind of nice to have a hard copy where you can just spread it out. And it has a spiral bound binding, and, you know, instead of like whatever is the glue, it's the spiral, like, you know, like a notebook. So you can keep the pages open on the kitchen counter. So it's really cool. And like I said, they're on the website now. And actually, the price is low if you get it now because we had a special sale at SoCal Vegfest. We're probably going to raise it up a couple bucks. So anyway, I'm just saying, if you want to sneak in, we haven't announced it yet. They are on our website because I had it up. I had to get it up there in order for me to be able to sell it on my my phone software when people, you know, want to do credit cards. Anyway, it's up there. Let's see. Would I ever do a show like the Doctors again? Would I do something like VegFest? Do both. We just did a VegFest yesterday, and if the doctors want to come back and talk to me about how it's unsafe to eat more than 2 bananas a day, I would love to come down there. Do anything. Challenge Dr. Stork to a banana eat-off. And of course, I know who Gary Yourofsky is, and Angie is kind enough to bring me.
I heard Spiral Bound.
Spiral Bound. There's Angie.
Where am I?
No makeup on, I don't think, but there's Angie.
Trick or treat!
She's the witch today. But here's what I was talking about, the Spiral Bound. See all this like metal thing in the middle? So it stays open. You can leave it open on the kitchen counter. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we haven't not officially announced yet, but it is on the website because of VegFest. And there's Angie. Oh, someone just ordered one.
What? No way.
Yes,
Thank you.
we love Night Shift on the iPhone. Yeah, we've been using Flux, you know, that thing that lowers the amount of blue lights so you can go to sleep easier. Totally. Yeah, we're all about getting good sleep. You know, as we've talked about, as you get older, getting sleep is a little bit tougher.
I had terrible sleep last night.
I know. We had too much VegFest. We were so exhausted.
My throat was hurting last night.
Yeah.
And I was just like, my nose was runny, and I kept having hypnagogic memories of
Of
doing
speech.
my main stage speech.
Having nightmares.
I kept having nightmares like it hadn't happened yet. I was just starting it. Oh,
oh, poor Angie.
I know. It was awful.
I know.
Of course, I had to get sick on VegFest day 2.
But it's kind of weird how you're fighting the cold both days, Saturday and Sunday, and then like last night.
As soon as we got home, morning, I just succumbed.
It's like, okay, your body said, all right, I took you as far as I can.
I did everything I said I would do, and now I'm breaking down.
So thanks, guys. Yeah, Angie, I think looks great without makeup.
Yeah, you guys are really nice.
She has a lot of natural beauty.
Oh my gosh.
She has those big cheeks. Do we drink lemon water?
Lemon water? Oh, like for my throat? Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. I only have limes right now.
Yeah, that'll probably get the job done. Same stuff.
I was going to ask you to get lemons today, and I forgot.
Oh, I'll just go pull some off a neighbor's tree.
Has anyone noticed this weird painting in the background?
I don't know. Has anyone seen that little red painting back there? It's like an art student did that of you, right?
No,
like,
it was Joey.
Oh, your friend. He's a weird art student, too.
He is. He was a weird art student. Now he's a fashion designer.
So yeah, thanks guys for all the well wishes there for Angie.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came in. I didn't want to do this all solo, but I promised.
I know. He loves doing these.
I promised people last week that we would do our first broadcast on Monday, and I am a person of my word, so I don't want people to be bummed out or anything like that.
I think they would have got over it's Halloween.
Let's see, vitamin B17, Shep. No.
17?
B17? Is it like serious? Like, do like vegans lack it or anything? I'll Google it later if I can remember that. Dylan also asks, is veganism going to spark a civil war in America? Wow.
Whoa.
Well, considering there's only 2% of us, we'd get our asses whipped probably. So
would.
let's hope not for that. You know, that would be bad.
In the future, I guess.
And best vegan restaurant in SoCal. Ooh.
I don't know. Well, we haven't even gone to hardly any of them. That's the more vegans that we meet, the more restaurants I hear.
There's all these new ones
too.
But I gotta say, there was a truck there. Was it a truck that it was a Mexican taco place from Oakland?
Well, no, it wasn't a truck. They had a huge tent.
It was
from Oakland.
It was the best Mexican vegan food I've ever had in my life.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you need to share a pic.
It was like next level. I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
It was so good.
Do you remember the name by any chance? I'll have to look on our phones.
Somehow Taqueria was. It had a really basic name, like Taqueria di Veganza.
If you guys know this place in Oakland that makes the best vegan,
it's ridiculous.
It's worth a trip to Oakland just for it.
It had hour-long lines all day, both days. I can't believe they didn't run out of ingredients. They were making the tortillas right there in front of you. I actually saw them cutting the potatoes to make my French fries. I was like, yes, yes. Yeah, they're like meat substitute was thin, crispy tofu skins, and oh my god, the spices and the sauce and everything is insane.
Thanks, Leslie, for the thumbs up.
So good. Yeah, how can we show them a pic?
And people have been saying I should make a video about Eugenia Cooney. Do you know that name isn't familiar with me? So I'm gonna copy it right now. So I'll remember.
I think someone else asked us on Facebook about that.
I'll try to remember to paste that into Google when we're all done here. So, all right, cool.
Yeah, one of the other topics that came up quite a few times this weekend was avocado shortages.
Oh, and people said vegan gains, and Anderson did videos already, so maybe I'm not going to.
Good.
Is Duran Ryder going through a midlife crisis? I don't know. You'll have to ask.
Good point.
Ask him that one.
That could be, yeah. He's about that age, huh?
If you see him buy himself a big red sports car soon, that will answer that question.
He can't drive. He's not going to buy a sports car.
How about a big red bicycle then?
If he gets himself a girlfriend half his age, maybe.
Also, Freely made a vid too. They're trying to ban her off YouTube. Gee, it sounds like this person that they're talking about, this Eugenia.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it's really hard to get someone banned off YouTube. But it sounds like a very dramatic situation.
We will stay out of it. We like to stay out of drama that we don't know anything about, that we don't know the people involved, we don't know any of the facts. What's the point on giving an opinion on something we're not involved with?
Yeah, I don't know the person, but I'm curious though. I at least want to hear what's going on. I don't want to hide from it. Let's see.
I'll just say ain't nobody got time for that.
Do some plant foods contain saturated fat, and is that a problem? Well, yeah, coconut oil does. Is it a problem? Maybe if you have too much, or I'm not a doctor or anything like that. It's like people that have heart issues, I know, really want to stay away from saturated fat and oils, but we'll have coconut oil from time to time. And my past
I did have some, what are they called again? Some cocoa mells.
Cocoa mells. Yeah. Where'd you get? Did you go to those at the festival?
Yeah, the cocoa mells. They had a chocolate-covered cocoa mells.
I remember editing.
Coconut.
I remember him in the video. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, it's coconut-based caramel, which I used to love caramel, but you don't see vegan caramel that much. This is not a plug. I had to pay for it.
Yeah, we bought that stuff. Dylan makes a good point. Yeah, it's there's way less saturated fat in plant foods, than in animal products. So yeah, I wouldn't trip too hard about saturated fat. Again, unless you're a hardcore cardiovascular patient, like Dr. Esselstyn's books, his patients go on pretty much a zero oil diet because they're on death's door. But if you're relatively healthy, I wouldn't worry too much. But yeah, don't go crazy and drink coconut oil like water.
John Venus on steroids. We didn't ask him about that when we met him.
Yeah, we didn't ask him that, but watch the video we just put out Saturday about day one at SoCal Vegfest. I do ask a couple pretty popular weightlifters, namely Brian Turner, about what if he's been doing steroids or not. And actually, I compare calf muscles with him and another bodybuilder, so that's cool to check out if you haven't seen that yet. You might be surprised who has the biggest calves. How many grams of fat do I have a day? Asks Kelly Banana Belly. I don't measure stuff like that, you know. In fact, I don't even measure macronutrient ratios like 80, 10, 10, but I'm pretty sure I have about
really
maybe
dumb.
All right, babe.
Bye,
Feel
guys.
better. Say bye to Angie.
Bye.
I'm pretty sure I have about 15 to 20% calories from fat. You know, more than 10%. You know, I've noticed the if I have a bit more than that, more than 10%, like 15 or 20, I feel a lot better. You know, my body feels good, my mind feels good. You know, I think I feel a little more sketchy and freaked out when I'm 10% or below. But I'm not sure what that translates into grams. I'm sure I could figure it out approximately. But I don't really measure all my grams out like that. Too tough. Do I have concerns about soy? I have heard, I've read the things, the negatives about soy. I'm not too worried about it because I really don't eat that much soy. Only when I go to a Chinese restaurant that has like the mock pork and the mock chicken and all that stuff. That's really when I only have soy. So it's not like a daily thing. I don't have soy milk. Oh, thanks, Michelle Madden, for the tip. Well, I think that's our first tip ever on here. So thank you. You're part of Happy Healthy Vegan YouNow history. So thank you. Awesome. Why isn't an only fruit diet good? I don't know. There hasn't been a whole lot of research on that, as Dr. Gregor's pointed out. For me personally, and I think Angie too would agree, it's especially for someone huge like me. So many people said, I didn't know you're so tall, Ryan. Yeah, I'm 6'5", 181 pounds. It's hard for a big guy like me to get enough calories. You know, you're eating all day because, you know, fruits usually aren't quite as calorically dense as other things like rice and potatoes. So it was hard for me to feel full. I lost weight, which you might think is good, but I think I got a little too thin. I feel much better now being around 180 pounds than 170 pounds. So I think that's one of the biggest issues. And it's hard to always have ripe fruit 3 times a day ready to go. You know, things ripen, they rotten, they're not ripe. It drove me a little crazy, almost, you know, just going nuts trying to keep everything in balance. But if you have rice and potatoes, they last a lot longer without going bad. So good question there. It's hard to turn vegan when the taste of meat I find nice. Well, taste buds change. I don't know if you realize over like a month's time, I believe it is, every cell on your tongue, I think I've got the stat right, maybe it's a few days less or longer, has been replaced. So tastes change. If you have a desire for meat, cool. After 30 days of eating all these awesome plant dishes and fruits, you're going to get new desires, man. Like when you eat a fresh, like, you know, like for me, like mangoes, the California mangoes or cherries when they're in season, or California peaches, that's what my taste buds are going for. I never think about meat before. Hey, basic vegan bitch, yo. Angie didn't end up getting your t-shirt yesterday, actually. Taryn was out of the size, so one day still that will happen. Potatoes are life. I agree 100%. No, I've not heard of Kimmy XXY, an insane ex-vegan who dedicates her videos to bash veganism. Sounds awesome. I'm gonna have to copy her name here too and search for that. I bet she's anyone on keto for the most part is gonna look kind of sick and tired. Favorite plant-based doctor? How can I pick just one? They're all awesome, you know. Meeting Dr. Neil Bernard at the Veg Source Expo, that was awesome. He's so chill, so down to earth. And I didn't know he was a guitar player too, so he's my bro now. And I didn't realize until recently, he's like 63 years old. He looks good. I mean, not to bag on anyone, I think he looks young as Durian Ryder, you know, maybe a couple years older, but yeah, he's 63 years old. So that shows you veganism for the win there. I heard someone complain about brain fog and rashes on a vegan diet. Maybe they're not eating enough food, or maybe it just took them it takes a few weeks for your gut microflora, your microbiome to change. So maybe they were having some issues with that, you know. So that's what I'd recommend. Just like stick with it a little bit longer. There's no reason why you can't eat plants, right? I mean, think about it. When you're eating a meat diet, you're still eating tons of plants. You're just, you know, taking the meat out of it. So I don't know why your digestion would be that messed up. Hey, thanks, Alexa Bell, coming to show support for us. Yeah, Angie was just here. You know, she's sick, but she came in, made a little appearance here without her makeup. It's very brave of her, doing it, but that's cool. Soy milk. Yeah, if you like soy milk, guys, my favorite, almond milk. Vanilla, unsweetened almond milk. I love that stuff, And if you get the Whole Foods 365 brand stuff, it's even fortified with B12, and it's no more expensive than the unfortified ones. So that's what I buy. I just bought one today. Yeah, Justine, your taste buds change. Even the sense of smell. Yeah, sense of smell, you find meat repugnant. You crave what you eat regularly. Absolutely. As if there's one person you'd like to see go vegan, who would it be? Wow. Let me keep that in the back of my head here, and I'll come back to you on that one. I don't know. Wow. Wow. That was a great wish. If I could wish one person in the world to go vegan, make it a good one, so a bunch of other people follow. Off the top of my head, Elon Musk, the guy who runs Tesla, because he's doing so much to try to fight, greenhouse gas emissions and by having electric cars. So if we could combine that by getting people to not only use renewable sources of fuel, but also to go vegan and help prevent, global warming from there, that would be awesome. But I'm sure there's someone even better. But I think that would be a cool dual approach, because I kind of critique him for not seeing the whole picture there about his number one goal is to, stop fossil fuel, gases getting into the atmosphere. Let's see. What else? I'm trying to find your questions. I think I missed. Do I consider myself an environmentalist? Yeah, but I guess I don't have any T-shirts that say environmentalist as F. But yeah, hardcore. I think that's probably the most pressing problem facing our planet right now. I mean, what's more pressing than the possibility of today's babies not having a really inhabitable world when they get to my age? I think that's like the biggest crime against humanity and the animals and the planet. So yeah, I am an environmentalist, and that's a huge reason why I'm so vegan. It's for the whole thing, health, animals, and the world. It's the complete picture. It's a win-win-win. There's no reason not to go vegan. I like to tell people there's just no reason not to go vegan. Elon puts vegan leather in cars, but it doesn't have all the options. I thought it was just like a really unattractive kind of interior on those. But anyway, your son is concerned about the environment. He should be. We people my age got lucky. We're here. Things are not really too bad yet, but all signs are pointed for not so good. Let's see. Thoughts on vegans having children? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know why some are against vegans having children. Of course, we should put a new generation of vegan kids out there. Hopefully they'll follow in your footsteps, though, huh? I've seen that. That usually seems to work out. But yes, vegans should have children. If meat eaters are having children, we should do the same. Put our progeny out there, and maybe we'll have enough out there to create a critical mass to create the kind of change that we're all looking for. Yes. Cliff bars, yeah. They have some bad stuff in them. I like Larabars, just pretty much like dried dates. I like the cherry Larabar, and yeah, it's raw, it's vegan. That's my favorite bar to eat when I'm just out and about, or even on a bike ride, a long ride. I'll just throw it in my shirt pocket. Cool, thanks guys for becoming fans. I appreciate this. Thanks, Walter. Don't work too hard if you're off to work right now. Cool. Let me see if I've got any other. Okay, and I'm not seeing any comments over on YouTube. So cool. I'm just sticking here in YouNow with you guys. Date bars, yeah, date bars. Let's see. Do I drink Sprite and sugar water? No, I don't. No, I pretty much drink water. I don't even really drink tea. I don't drink coffee. I've had maybe 4 glasses of wine in the past 3 years or something like that. So yeah, no, pretty much water and almond milk. Occasional kombucha, maybe once every year or something like that. But yeah, I just love water. That's what it's all about: staying hydrated, eating fruit, drinking water. Do I meditate? I wish I meditated more, guys. It's just been so busy. I don't have a hardcore set aside standalone meditation practice. I incorporate it into my yoga practice, my yoga kriyas that I developed. I just haven't done it for a few weeks. Life's been so hectic this October. But yeah, last time was a couple weeks ago, and I wish I could do it 3-4 times a week. That would be awesome. If I can get back to 1 day a week, that's building on, a nice way to build from there. Why are Cliff Bars bad? I think it's a soy isolate thing. Mr. Vegan gave me a nice lecture about all the bad stuff with Cliff Bars, and I forgot the particular details, but it frightened the heck out of me. But it sounded like what he was talking about was right on. So I would just recommend, Lara bars. There's none of that. Just read all the ingredients. Lara bars have like 4 or 5 ingredients or so. How often do I run? It depends on how much time I have. I try to get out and do exercise maybe 4 or 5 times a week, and I've been mixing it up more with cycling lately. I got a new bike a couple months ago, but yeah, something like that, 3-4 times a week. I try to average about 5-ish hours a week between running and cycling, and maybe sneak in a surf trip or a basketball game or so. And their favorite vegan YouTuber? I don't know if I have a favorite right now. I'll have to think about that one. Yeah, it's the soy isolate in the Cliff Bars you want to watch out for. I started doing yoga, I think 2011. Really got serious about it in 2012. And I really don't go to classes or anything anymore. I just have a certain kind of I studied Kundalini yoga for a while, and I still once in a while go to a class down here from a really good teacher, a Kundalini teacher. But I just kind of have a Kriya that I've developed for myself that's particularly custom made for my needs, my mind's needs, my body's needs, and it works really well. Let's see. Does Angie have a raw hummus with raw dehydrated chips recipe? I guess you're asking for. I don't think so. I don't remember anything like that. And keep it carbs, especially the raw dehydrated chips. That takes a long time to make. What's a musical instrument you'd love to learn to play, if any? Wow, I play a lot. I guess I don't play that many all that well, but beyond guitar. I wish I had more time for piano. I have enough to get by, but I wish I could take that to the next level. I wish my bass playing sounded more snappy. I don't know. I just don't have the funk in the bass that I wish I did. Let's see. Have you cut back on how many bananas I eat in a day? Well, no, this morning I probably had 12 bananas in my smoothie. The past few mornings before that, I didn't want to have a big smoothie and then drive to SoCal Vegfest and have to pee right away, so I had oatmeal instead, maybe with a banana or 2 in there. A P.O. box and do fan mail. Yeah, his about profile. So yeah, maybe I'll do that, because we do have a P.O. box for our whole t-shirt biz thing. It's well known, it's public, it's not a secret or anything, so I should put that out there in case people want to send us odd things and stuff. How long do I run? How long to do running? Depends how much time I got. I mean, it's really about how much time I have. Usually I just have an hour to get out there, but I like to go out for 2 hours, or longer. Of course you want to go a little slower, bring the pace down, but yeah, I just like to get out there and work on endurance sometimes. Sometimes I'll go half an hour, just do a bunch of sprint intervals and come home. Thanks for saying I look 30. I'm actually 49 years old, guys. Probably old as your guys' dad. Let's see. Have I tried Bikram yoga? No, I've never tried it yet. I know a few places where it's at around here. I just haven't gone. There's so many different kinds of yoga. I know what it's about too. I just haven't gone. How often I like vegan junk food? I had a lot of vegan junk food this weekend at the SoCal Vegfest, but not that often, guys. I mean, I'll have it. I know some people that just stay away from stuff like that once in a while, but I like to have little treats like that, but they shouldn't be your everyday thing. They should be like a reward, something you have once a week or twice a week tops, like vegan, like Ben and Jerry's, maybe once a month or something like that, or, some vegan donuts, because there's some great vegan donut places out here, like Donuttery and Donut Friend. So yeah, just don't do it all the time. Try not to live around the corner from one. Make sure it's kind of a pain in the butt to get there. Cool. What are my recommendations for a relationship where one person is plant-based and the other is an omnivore? Well, that's how Angie and I kind of started. So I would say let the vegan person do all the cooking and just kind of feed them the food, and they'll, assuming you make it well, they'll start digging it and won't even miss the lack of cheese and lack of meat. So yeah, just give them really good food. Take them out to some good vegan restaurants. Try to control their food as much as possible. Hey, Vegan Batista from Argentina. Right on. Thanks for joining us from so far there. There's a YouTube channel called For That Soul. You're dating a vegan. Cool, so check that out. See if they give any tips there. Can you fix hormonal imbalance with a vegan diet? I have no idea. Yeah, it's not my area of specialty there. So I don't know if anyone knows anything. Let me know. Maybe you can point them to another channel that's had that straightened out from a vegan diet. It sounds like something that can be, right. But yeah, personally, I've never had any experience with that. Yeah, let's see. Do I ever talk to Gary Yourofsky? No, I've never had any connection. I don't know anyone that close that knows him that well, and I know he lives on the East Coast. So yeah, our paths have never crossed before. Maybe they shall someday. But yeah, no, I've never had any connection to him. How do I like my Emery Sound Micro Baby amp? Yeah, it's in the back of my vids. Okay, you have one too. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I liked. I also have my favorite amp though was my 1968 Fender Bassman head that I run into the Emery Sound cabinet. That's my go-to sound. But I'll use the Micro Baby when I'm just kind of playing at night. I don't want it too loud. I run my Telecaster into it, and it sounds really, really nice. Kind of a sort of dark amp, so the brightness of the tele kind of makes it pop. So yeah, it's a cool little amp. Let's see. Thanks, guys, for becoming fans. Thank you so much. Let's see. You can marriage Gary Yourofsky on Facebook. He always replies. Cool. Yeah, I should interview him. I really don't know too much about him. Of course, I've seen The Greatest Speech, right? Who hasn't seen that? But yeah, I really don't know too much about him. Someone's saying to look up legit nutrition hormones on YouTube. She has some information on that. Yeah, I've seen that. That's that Hawaiian couple, right? Yeah, I knew someone would know more about the hormones situation there. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, you control his food, the omnivore vegan couple thing. Yeah, you can't control every last thing. And sometimes you just might get bummed. You'll see when you go out somewhere, they might get a piece of meat or something, and just try not to be too harsh on them. But something will click. One day it just happened for me on a trip to San Francisco. There's all these vegan restaurants around, and we were buying vegan food at the market. And I said, hey, if I can live here 4 days and not eat any animals, and I feel great, and no animals died, if I could do it for 4 days, I could do it forever. And it kind of started for me like that realization that now, that was 2010, like it's so easy now to do this. There's no excuse, and it's even easier now than ever before. All right, so what gets me motivated every day? It sounds kind of cheesy. I just want to wake up and just kick butt in life. It's sometimes hard when you got other responsibilities nipping at you a lot. But yeah, for me, I just want to get up an ideal day, wake up, do some yoga, and then maybe attend to like some of our business aspects, like t-shirt orders like that. Then work on YouTube for many hours. Maybe take a break, go ride my bike, come back, maybe edit some video, something like that. I just want to get out there and just work hard and just get it out there. Get it being, social media veganism, environmentalism, the whole thing. What we've been doing, I don't have to explain that. Let's see. Did I lose any friends going vegan? I don't think so. No. I mean, I kind of have a small social sphere anyway, so, and most of my friends, it's California. Everyone's, knows vegans and vegetarians out here, so it's no big deal. I'm not the kind of vegan who goes, hey, if you're not a vegan, you're a piece of S. I don't do that kind of thing, so I'm cool. So, hey, Santiago, South Central Vegan, what's up, bro? I just saw you yesterday at SoCal Vegfest. Glad you made it home safely. Awesome. Let's see. All right. Let's see. My husband's an omnivore. He's a firefighter now. He's a vegan when he's not on shift. That's the way to do it. Hey, I hope you haven't tuned into Rip Esselstyn, Fire Engine Tooth. He's a former firefighter. So you got to get him hooked on that. He got his whole fire engine crew there all vegan, and they all got super healthy and fit. He made a point how firefighters are often like more overweight than you'd think they would be, but they should be really fit to do all the physical things they need to do. So yeah, cool. Cool. Hey, Danny D. I know you from YouTube. Yo, what's my primary B12 source and protein source? I gotta remember the name of that spray. I did a video. If you Google like a happy healthy vegan B12, I just started like a year and a half ago taking this spray, a sublingual spray, and I didn't need to. My B12 readings were already very healthy and had been, but I figured why not? It may be a good example. I've got nothing to lose. Let me show people what to take if you're concerned about it. And I also have some vitamin B12 fortified in my Whole Foods almond milk there, so I get that for free too. Protein source, we all know there's no need to worry about it because all plant foods contain protein. If you need some more, we eat legumes. I know some vegans don't eat a lot of legumes. We're totally into it. So yeah, not a problem at all. Spinach, kale, stuff like that. Oh, good night, Kelly, Banana Belly. Get some sleep. It probably is time to go to bed if you're East Coast or even further east there. All right, thanks. Let's see. Do I ever meet any haters in real life? Great question, Dylan. Wow. No, I can't say that. We were just talking about that today, how at SoCal Vegfest, we've met all these people where, they're coming up to us and telling us how inspirational we've been for them, helping them to either go vegan or we're one of the reasons they went vegan, not the only reason, but part of the whole thing. So that's cool. I'm going, man, all the people telling us how much good we've done for them, which is nice to hear because on YouTube it's drowned out by a lot of the hate. So yeah, but no haters ever come up to us at a festival, hey, you guys suck or something like that. I think they just like to sit around and troll alone. Good question though. Okay, you're saying there's this girl from Mexico that's no longer a vegan after 7 years? Okay, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, what's her name? Do I still think being in a calorie deficit is bad for weight loss? Well, no, you'll lose weight. I mean, if you don't eat food, obviously you're going to lose weight, but we're talking long term, and I've never really tried to lose weight, to be honest with you. It just kind of happened from eating this way. Your body kind of finds a good, healthy weight after time, and I believe, and from studies I've read, remember I made an episode earlier in this year called, it was a kind of a trolley title, but it was called like Metabolic Damage is Real, the Real Loser Study. That reality show. They followed it up like a year after with the contestants, and check it out. I'll have a hard time articulating it here, but their metabolism had slowed down and permanently didn't like change back. So they're having a hard time even just maintaining their weight loss. They're gaining weight because their metabolism got tweaked. So yeah, I think try not to starve yourself, but that's just my opinion and experience. Let's see. I'm gonna probably get off soon. I'm starting to get a little thirsty and hungry here. I don't think I have the endurance to do 4-hour chats like Cheetah does. You got to hand that to him. That's his wheelhouse there. 5 a.m. in Sweden. Whoa, that's crazy. Chase your shadow. That's so awesome though. Is there one kind of better yoga for beginners? No, just get out there and get started. And I would recommend trying different ones to see which kind resonates for you. I would try to stay away from weird trendy ones, maybe I'm making something up, like a jazz yoga or a dance yoga or something like that. Try to find a real actual, practice that goes back to India, that kind of thing, and try different ones because, yeah, different ones will resonate with you differently. Do I have any dedicated haters on our videos? Well, I'm sure there are because it's funny. After we upload even the most chill video, like a day in the life, what we ate, something like that, and they'll, all of us be a quick few thumbs down. And I know they didn't even watch the video, but people that actually say mean, hateful stuff. Now, we've said before, if you're going to just come and spread hate and negativity and lie and make up crazy stuff about us, we don't need to be receiving that energy, and nor do you guys, our viewers. So, well, if we're really kind, we'll give you a warning, and if not, we'll just block you from commenting because we'd rather talk to you guys, people that want to actually hear what we have to say, rather than us investing that time into haters, and it's just like going into a black hole. It does no good. I've come to the conclusion now at my age that time is our most precious commodity, a resource not to be wasted, and I want to put it where it's most effective. That's for you guys, and for my well-being too, and I don't want to throw it away into the black hole of haters. Will we travel outside of Cali to vlog? I know it's been a long time since we left our home state. A lot of people think us vegan YouTubers are all world travelers and all that stuff. And gosh, I can't remember the last time we left California. Was it to go to Woodstock Fruit Festival in 2013? It might have been. Since that time, how many other vegan people have traveled to Thailand a bunch of times and Hawaii and wherever, But no, we kind of kick it in Cali. But yeah, we should get out a little bit more, but there's so much to do here in Cali. We could kind of stay here and just travel forever. Make YouTube great again. Great one, Dylan. Yeah. And Vaporwave. No, I haven't really done much with wheatgrass, I could probably stand to get a little bit, but nah. Um, thanks, Alexei Alexei Bell. We do try to provide a safe place for people to come. As far as the comments go on YouTube, a lot of people, are afraid to read comments on YouTube because it's just a minefield of hate. So we've tried our best to block the worst of the worst. So it's relatively chill. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I'd say we have some of the most civil comment sections in the vegan YouTube world, which is quite a statement. When was the last time I've been on an airplane? Oh, I've been on airplanes. I went on a trip last December to San Francisco to run 16 odd miles across the city, across the Golden Gate Bridge and back. So that was my last plane trip. Last one before that was Woodstock 2013. So we don't travel all that much. So yeah, we don't travel by car as much as possible. Cool, thanks, Bruno's Thumb, for becoming a fan. Thank you. It's our first time here. Do I even lift, bro? I said, check out the video I just put out Saturday about day one of SoCal Vegfest, and where I compare muscles with Brian Turner. If you don't know him, he's a pretty big weightlifting dude. He's got a popular YouTube channel. Check that out. It's all I will say. And you will be very surprised about how some of my muscles compare to these guys who are known for being like legendary weightlifters. Yes, I do meditate. Just talked about that a little bit ago. I do like to meditate when I do my yoga, which I've been really bad about as of late. So, yeah. I'm trying to keep the drama low. Glad you guys appreciate that. Thanks, Vegan Batista, about my calves. I don't know why I have such big leg muscles. All I could show there were my calves, but my quads and hamstrings are not a joke either. It's not good for distance runners. If you look at distance runners, they have little stick legs. I have like big, strong, like basketball or tennis player legs or something like that. I think it's from skateboarding so much when I was younger and walking up hills. I lived in a really hilly area as a kid. Do I gig around LA with our music? No, and that's why we like YouTube. We like to control things in our studio to, rather than go out and just kind of wing it live. Or really about kind of a polished product. But this is kind of cool about YouNow. It's kind of a hybrid of the two, where we have the studio environment, but the live interaction with you guys. I think live streaming is really coming to its into its own this year. It's with the rise of YouNow, and in YouTube's going to have more live streaming features. Pretty soon you're going to be able to stream from your iOS or Android app. They already added that feature in at VidCon for the biggest YouTube stars, but they're going to add it in for the rest of us soon. But yeah, I have some Zen vibes. Maybe it's a little bit of my cold here too that hasn't fully gone away yet. It sucks. How old are our cats? We got them in 2012 in December, so I'm not good at math. I think they're 3 or 4 or something like that. They're 4 years old, our little babies. Am I Buddhist or pagan? Yeah, I've talked about this before. Yeah, I'm a Buddhist. I don't consider myself like one that has a certain practice of like going to a temple or church like that. Even I do visit Buddhist temples, and I cherish those moments. But I just kind of have my own practice. I like to describe Buddhism, at least the way I see it. It's more of a state of mind. It's not really a religion, per se. It's more of a way of looking at the world, a way that you cultivate your mind. So, yeah, you don't really need to have a priest and a congregation and all that stuff. It's just you kind of fall in a certain kind of psychology. So, do I believe in God? Well, I do practice yoga, and I do believe in I don't know how woo-woo I can get here. I do believe in a certain kind of oh man, what's the word I'm looking for? My cold is blocking my religious speaking words here. I believe I'm created from the universe, the all powerful, the all seeing universe here. So I mean, that's what I'm made of. That's what rocks are made of. It's all kind of the same divine energy. I don't think there's like holy divine matter and undivine matter. We're all created from the same beautiful cosmic stuff, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, and I think there's ways to get in touch with that through meditation and yoga. And I'm doing a horrible job of speaking about it right now because I haven't been doing enough yoga lately. I think I'm a little bit out of touch. So that's all I'll say about this right now. So I saw a question here about vegan gains. Yeah, I was watching Richard. I haven't seen him for about a week or two because I've been so busy this past few weeks with camping and getting ready for SoCal Vegfest. But yeah, Yeah, I like how he's kind of chilled out too. You know, he's not as crazy as he was a year and a half or so ago. And HHV is the reason that I lost that chat there. Your comment. I think it's about one of the reasons reason you initially that he got big. Yeah, we gave him his first big shout out. Actually, we did that. Introducing hot new YouTuber Vegan Gains, and I think he had just a couple hundred subscribers at that time, so we were his first big shout out. And I thought he got a few thousand over the next day or so because of that. I do know a certain other unnamed YouTuber likes to take credit for Richard's rise to fame. I'm not going to mention this person, but it was us, you know. It really was. But no, we knew he was going to be a star. Even without our shout out, he still would have been just as big as he is. We knew he was a force to be reckoned with. You know, he had the complete package to become a big YouTuber. So we just kind of, you know, just facilitated that by a month or so. Let's see. What saddens me? Gosh, you know, as a vegan, there's so much to be saddened by, right? Guys, you know, just go out to the supermarket or walk by a restaurant. Do I practice non-attachment? Well, that's part of Buddhism. Yeah, it's part of the mindset I try to develop. Yeah, it's tough to have non-attachment to things, but yeah, I think I do better than your average folk does, but not perfect by any stretch. Thanks, Fruit Beast, for becoming a fan. Thank you. Yes, we do donate and visit animal sanctuaries from time to time. We haven't in the past couple of years or so, or else we would have made a vlog about it. But yeah, totes. Our videos about Dr. Greger helped you to go vegan. Thank you. I think Dr. Greger is a great force for veganism. He just finds all these studies that may go unnoticed because they don't get on the TV news headlines, but there's still solid research. And brings it to our attention and just shows more that veganism is the way to go if you want to live a long time and be healthy while you're alive. Yeah, David Gilmour, one of my favorite guitar players. Not my only fave, but he's definitely in my top 5, top 10 for sure. Thanks for becoming a fan. This is just Taste 19. I'll take a few more questions. I should get going. I feel a little bad leaving Angie out there all alone on Halloween, but this has been so fun doing our first YouNow broadcast here, and we're definitely going to do more for sure. I just want to make sure we got this first one in. We got set up last week, but just we're too busy getting ready for the Vegfest. Do I think fruit and humans have a symbiotic relationship? I think animals and fruit have a symbiotic relationship as far as like eating it, spreading the seeds, and fertilizing it and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're part of the ecosystem. Let's see. Thanks for becoming a fan too, Vaporwave Aesthetic. Thank you. Have I ever been to a slaughterhouse? Is there any that a person can visit? I thought they're totally like sealed off. And oh my God, Angie's gonna come back here. Oh my God!
You guys want to see my Halloween treats?
You're gonna make everyone jelly here. What are these?
These? Oh, where's my face?
There you are. Right.
I look
right
crazy.
I'm gonna come on this side. I'll scoot the chair. Let me scoot the chair over.
All right.
Okay.
So, don't mind me. I haven't really done anything.
No makeup. She's sick. She's not supposed to be here. She is ill right now.
I'm gonna breathe all over these and give it back to you. These are banana bread muffins, and I got some free vegan egg at the SoCal Vegfest, so I thought I'd try baking with it for the first time. And I'm using these silicone baking cups, so I don't have to use oil in the pan.
Low oil, guys.
Ooh, look how good that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put some Enjoy Life vegan chocolate chips in there, and we had a lot of spotty bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't tried it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This is what Angie does when she's sick. She makes us good stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got a Halloween treasure from
I love that.
the Kissed Vegan 92.
Freaking cute.
That's really cute. Awesome.
Oh my gosh, this is all treats, no tricks. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Someone asked, "What'd you use again?" It's Follow Your Heart.
Vegan egg.
By Follow Your Heart.
They were giving out whole packages free at their booth. It was so awesome.
Google it. It's one of the best egg substitutes out there. It's fully vegan, and you can find it on Amazon. The price varies sometimes from like $6 to like $14, but get it when the price is down low.
Tell you, I actually have a recipe for a banana bread muffin in my Keep a Carb book, but it uses apples, and I finished the last apple at Vegfest this weekend, so I got some more apples. Anyway, just thought I would share some delicious food with you guys.
And I'm going to sign off really shortly too, because I want to hang out with you tonight.
I wanted to mention, have you guys heard that Mommy Tang got hit up by the doctors to come to like use some of her mukbang footage on their show?
They should have just invited her on this show.
I know.
Why do they just want to use and steal her content?
You know why? So, they can just talk crap on her, probably like they try to talk crap on us.
Yes, Sour Patch Kids original. Me and this fine lady here are together. That's why I keep kissing her like that.
We've been together since, what, 98?
We met in late 98.
We met before that.
Yeah, got married in 2005.
Mm-hmm. Our first date was December 21st, 1998. We hung out before that.
What's the age difference? About
6
6
months?
months?
Gosh, age difference. I know I'm not wearing makeup, but come on.
You guys look just like you do in the vlogs. Cool.
Oh man, I hope I look a little better.
Hope we look better.
Than this.
Yeah, because she's all ill and everything tonight.
Yeah, I wish Mommy Tang could actually go on the doctors, but it sounds like they're going to use it on November 4th, and they'll just show some of her footage.
That's cool.
Like, mukbangs are all trendy now. CNN just did an article about mukbangs, and I know that used some of Sweet Simple Vegan's footage in that, and who else? I think they used some of Brian Turner on that.
Yeah, I'm not trendy, but I've been wanting to do more mukbangs this month, October. Just I keep using them because I've been so busy, just haven't had a chance to set them all up. So, yeah, I want to mukbang your stuff here. Yeah. Thanks for becoming a fan, Lena and Maria K. Thank you guys. Cool. Yeah, someone hashtagged their Follow Your Heart vegan eggs. So yeah, check them out for sure. That's it. Yeah, our favorite egg replacer right now, fully vegan, and they're represented at SoCal Vegfest.
Yep, good for them.
So I guess this would be a good time to split. Yeah, we've been chatting for about an hour now, and
seems like it's all kind of chilled out in the neighborhood.
Yeah, huh? Oh, thanks, Alexei Bell, for 400 likes. Thank you. I'll give you a big thumbs up back there too. Thank you. So I'm not sure when our next YouNow broadcast will be, but I'll do what I did this time. I sent out, if you're not following us on Instagram, Happy Healthy Vegan on Insta, we'll send out that little, what's that called? The live, your story thing?
Oh, yeah, the whatever.
The thing at the top of Instagram. Well, I'll come out and say, hey, we're going on right now, so you'll know about that. And maybe I'll see if I can figure out how to schedule these on YouTube as well. But yeah, I don't think we have any regular schedule yet. Unlike Charles, who comes on every night at midnight East Coast, it seems.
Right.
And goes to bed quite late. But yeah, I totally love YouNow. I love live streaming, as I was talking about earlier. Some of my Periscope people found me here earlier.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, how about the girl that was at Vegfest?
I forgot who I talked to about Vegfest about. But yeah, I have a history of doing live streaming.
No, I remember she's like, I've been following you on Periscope for a long time.
I really like the vibe of live streaming. It's like a meetup. The live interaction, just virtually rather than in person, but it's like real time. I've always dug it. It gives me a little buzz, a little high, kind of like.
I noticed you talk like really loud.
Kind of like playing live, when I'm like doing music or something like that.
Well, that would be next level. At some point, we gotta.
We're gonna do that too.
And playing.
Yeah, once we get our whole technical stuff figured out here, we'll do some music live for you too. Yeah. So that'll be cool.
I'm thinking about cooking live too, maybe.
Yeah, would you guys dig that? If to have her bring the computer in the kitchen and show some live real-time recipes. Might be hard to comment back. I guess you'll just talk to them. You don't need to comment. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we do have Snapchat, Happy Healthy Veg. We don't use it all that much anymore. I guess Instagram's kind of like really, kind of with that, your story feature kind of made Snapchat a little.
Yeah, it kind of blew them out of the water.
Yeah. All right, some people like to see cooking live, but Angie will do that. I guess
we have not done any vegan. I know all my lyrics are pretty much. I mean, not all, but a lot of them are love songs. And then as I've gotten older, it's a little bit more about aging and how things change over time. And as a poet and an artist, I don't tend to write like political songs or things about topical subjects. So
yeah, not political.
I haven't. The muse has not brought any vegan lyrics into my life. Probably like the closest thing to anything resembling that would be Brother Against Brother, which was one of our more recent singles. You could check that out on Bandcamp.
And just Google that on Happy Healthy Vegan, Brother Against Brother.
It's true. We have a whole music video for it.
Yeah, Angie filmed that beautiful video. Yeah, it's a beautiful song too, if I may say so.
I think we can say it.
And I did do some epic guitar playing on that song, if I may say so. I'm really proud of the way that one came out. Thanks, guys, for that. You appreciate our music too.
Yeah. I guess if you wanted to hear more stuff also from me, Angie B, over on mixcloud.com/AngieB, ANJIBEE. I recently did like a 1 hour mix for a radio station that has a bunch of my collaborations. Some stuff with Ryan and some stuff with a bunch of other people. And there's this this Bloody Mary and Sis song that's a little more on the socio-political side you could check out.
I want to say thanks to Alexei Bell for some more thumbs up likes. Thank you. And I see our buddy Appleseed DJ
he's here. Yeah. He's like, are they going to talk about any drama?
And you missed it. We've been on an hour now exactly, but we're going to split soon because I'm going to keep my sick wife company here on this Halloween evening.
We said we're gonna watch something spooky tonight, so
so now it's late time. Now. Yeah, earlier we're thinking about like at 7:30. It was like it's too early. How scared can you get at 7:30, right? But now 9:30. By the time the action starts 10 o'clock, I'll be ready to like get freaked out. But yeah, Johnny, you missed it. You missed our whole Appleseed DJ. You missed our.
We'll have to check this Hillary Clinton thing out they're talking about here. There's supposedly a
about animal rights.
Website. Yeah,
cool.
Because
I'm trying to still get a video in before the election next week about vegan candidate choices and options. So
I agree. I kind of doubt that America was ever great. It hasn't been really that great in my lifetime, but we'll see.
Yeah. So watch out for that. Oh my gosh,
it's getting all political on here now.
All right, much love to you guys, and thanks for. I'm going to talk about Jill Stein for sure.
Yeah, Earthlings is the true horror story. You got that right.
So this is ends our first YouNow, a historic moment, as I keep saying in YouNow history.
I wish I had some makeup on, and also this light is a little like. Full on.
Oh, without it, we'd be in kind of darkness. So we appreciate it, and next time, hopefully, Angie and me will be a little bit healthier.
Yeah, 100% would be nice.
Yeah, I
already feel better now than when I went to bed last night. Last night I was just like so exhausted from 2 full days of talking nonstop.
Yeah, you'll have one horrible day. That's probably ending right now. That's how it was for me too. But I'm not even fully well yet. I'm about like 85-90%. So next time, hopefully a few more days, we'll be rocking and rolling.
I'll be okay for my Kundalini yoga class tomorrow night.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
I gotta.
You'll probably be able to go. Woo! Okay, thanks Anthony for becoming a fan. Thanks you guys. I love it. This is awesome. This has been a really fun time. And follow us here. Become a fan on YouNow, and I think this is all linking over to YouTube as well. So thanks for watching on there as well, guys. They're on YouTube. I'm gonna check it all out. Make sure it all worked out since this is our inaugural simulcast there. So. I guess until next time, y'all. Basic Vegan Bitch, we're about to sign off right now. Hey, Jeanette. I guess we're going to tell everyone to keep it carved, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.
Drops mic.
And bye.
Are you sure?
Much love.